Hey, it's Vana. Welcome back to Dark Souls, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we made our way to Firelink. That's not the gesture I wanted to do. Son of a bitch. Alright, that's what I wanted to do. Welcome back to Dark Souls, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we made our way to Firelink Shrine, which is where we are right now. And we got our mission. Now, one really cool thing about this game that I haven't mentioned is that the story is in the background. You have to figure it out for yourself. You have to pay really close attention to the things NPCs say, to the item descriptions, and to the very short amount of cutscenes, very small amount of cutscenes, to get a feeling for the story. But yeah, this game is very ambiguous. It's not easy to know what you need to do if you haven't played this game before. Luckily, I have, so I do know what we need to do. Oh man, I can only imagine if I never played this game before trying to do it in a Let's Play. Jesus Christ, that would be a nightmare. Yeah, so I'm just going over here. This is the opposite of where we need to go, and you'll see why in a second here, because when we go to grab this item... Oh, that's not good. Everything's forming around me, and these skeletons are pretty hard for our current level, so we definitely do not want to fight them. Oh my god, I can't believe we didn't take damage there. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't even worth it. We grabbed a large soul of an undead, which is just, you can find a whole bunch of different souls that just give you souls, basically. So what we need to do is we need to ring the bell high above us and down below us. And it sounds like you can pick and choose, but I don't think you can. I think you yeah, you definitely have to go ring the bell that's high above first. And that is this way. So let's go ahead and start on our adventure, shall we? Alright, so now the game pretty much becomes a game. Everything's not easy. One of the hardest things... What is... Oh, crap. I just realized I turned off the HUD again. Okay, so we're going to have to turn that back on. But let's kill this guy first. There's actually a whole bunch of people here. This is a bad situation. I can't see who I'm targeted to. Okay, I don't want to... We can also kick. How do we kick again? There we go. Yeah, come on, again. Alright, that works too. Goodbye. Alright, let's quickly go turn on the HUD. Okay, settings, PC settings, nope, not that. Where is it? Options, HUD, turn that on. There we go. Yeah. How do we take damage? Oh, that's right. I thought those skeletons didn't hit me, and I was like, wow, that's weird that they didn't hit me, but in reality they did. Not these guys, I'm talking about the skeletons at the graveyard. Okay, so you're going to see a lot of backstabbing in this playthrough just because it's the easiest way to take out people like that. There's a dude throwing fire bombs at me from above. We'll have to take him out in a second. And also, I just realized that we are already down to half health, which is really not good. Why do we have 10 Estus flasks? We didn't kindle that bonfire. Okay, so let's not get hit by that firebomb, and let's take care of these guys. Nice try, buddy. But in the end, it was a vain attempt. Alright, and we're going to try and kick this guy off the ledge. Come on. There we go. So satisfying. To do a kick... Basically, you have to hit up on the left stick and RB at the same time. And that kicks enemies. And it's good for people that are always blocking, especially in PvP. There is online in this, if you didn't know, by the way. There's a whole online situation. Okay, now there's actually an item over there. It's not worth it, but I do want to get it. Not that one. It's like over here. So what's the best way to do this? I think if we go downwards and then jump... You can jump as well. If you're sprinting, then press B, you'll jump. B also is a roll, and if you hold B, you sprint. Okay, so this might be our first death, because this jump is a little tricky. There we go. It all worked out in the end. Did anyone doubt me? Alright, so there is an item over here, and it's pretty ironic what it is. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Ring of Sacrifice. If we go into our equipment menu, lose nothing upon death but ring brates. Basically, whenever you die in this game, you lose all of the humanity. The number in the top left goes from whatever it is to 0, and you lose all your souls. But you can go back once to pick it up where you lost it. But if you die again without picking up the souls and the humanity, it's gone for good. So you can imagine amassing a ton of souls, getting ready to level up, and then dying and not being able to recover it. It's a very sad day indeed. So, I'm going to do a lot of exploring in this game. Usually with Let's Plays, I'm more straightforward to the point. But for this game, I'm going to try and explore pretty much every area that I can. Luckily, with this game, you have to play so many parts over and over and over and over again because you die all the time that many of the items and locations and enemies are etched into my memory for good. So, while I say I'm going to do a lot of exploring, a lot of it is going to be me knowing exactly where to go. Like, I knew this rat was going to be right here. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Probably want to lock onto it first. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow, we actually got a humanity from it. So rats are the only thing, I believe, in this entire game that drops humanity. There was a point where I farmed humanities because there's a covenant that you need to turn in humanities. I think it's around 100 to get the last reward. So I was farming humanities, and the best place to do it is at this place with a whole bunch of rats. Rats are the only enemies to drop them, and I think it's like a commentary on humans and how we're like rats and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go this way. And pretty much when you're playing this game for the first time, you want to read every note. Most of them are going to have no rating like this one. Good luck. That one makes sense. You can see it has a 6 rating because this is where the game pretty much starts. Imminent enemy. Very correct. All right. So now we are on what I like to call the rooftops, although it's actually called Undead Burg. And this is where, if you were playing the game for the first time, you'd probably have a very hard time, because the worst thing about this game is fighting multiple things at once, and this is pretty much the first area that does that. As you can see, there's 2 guys right off the bat, which isn't hard for me. Oh, that sounded like I was bragging, but yeah, I know, you know, how to play the game, but if someone's playing this for the first time, it can be very challenging, and getting swarmed, getting swamped will happen very often. Okay, so these guys just climbed over. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. Yeah, actually backstabbing these people is a waste of time because they're so weak, they have so little health that we can just kill them anyways. I'm rolling into all these barrels just to see if there's anything behind them. I think we are done. Oh no, we can actually climb up here. Okay, good. Yeah, so we basically want to keep an eye out for any secrets like this right here. This is sort of like a little secret item. But souls are the last thing you want to find. There's going to be a multitude of souls in this game, so finding souls is never going to be that big of an issue. Okay, can we not go up here? Looks like we can. Let's go back down here. Alright, so we're pretty much... I didn't want to fall down here, but it's okay. We should be able to get back up easily enough, but it's just annoying falling somewhere where I don't want to be. Alright, so obviously there's an item over here. And it's rubbish, which is exactly what it sounds like. There's absolutely no use for rubbish in this whole game. Oh, that's the worst thing about these guys. See, they're pretty easy. Oh, hello there. Yeah, they're pretty easy, but they have this one, like, crazy swing attack where they just swing nonstop. And if you're not ready for it, you will get dealt quite a lot of damage. Try flyer. I have no clue what that means, so we will move on. What was that item? Oh, it was rubbish. Yeah, rubbish has absolutely no purpose in this game other than to basically laugh at you when you pick it up. Moving forward, this will take us back to where we started, I believe. No, this is actually a different area. Okay. So I don't really need to read these notes. I know what to expect pretty much at every location. It's very rare. I keep sounding like I'm bragging. I'm not trying to do that, I swear. I'm just saying that, you know, you die so many times in the first playthrough of this game that you get a feeling for where everything is. Okay, so now we're back to where we started. There's an item over here, which is a Hollow Warrior helm. I do believe the Knight set is better than the Hollow Warrior set. Yes, it's got 4 more armor, and it's actually got way more vitality, or durability is a better word for that. No! God! Oh, that actually is all planned. That was all planned. You guys doubted me, and I don't know why you did. If you can't tell the sarcasm, that was not all planned. I really thought I was going to fall down there and die. Let's see how long we can go without dying. Because if you're playing this for the first time, as I keep saying, you probably would have died very early before this, and I'm including myself in that. You know, the first time I played this, I was terrible at it. I think I was about to rage quit at a certain point, and I'll tell you guys when that point is, because I played it so many times while dying that it just got to the point where I was about to rage quit and never play the game again. Luckily, I didn't, because this game is amazing, and you realize that shortly after you get over the difficulty curve. Okay, is there anything we want in here? Again, we just want to run into all the barrels, make sure there's nothing behind them. The barrels usually don't have any items that you can pick up. Like, it's not like you destroy the barrels and they have rupees like in Zelda, but they will usually hide things. So. Okay, fog door. To new players, it's always like, oh my god, is there going to be a boss behind here? But usually the boss is at the end of the level, go figure, and we just started this level. You know, there's not actual levels in this game, but, you know, we just started this area, the Undead Burg, so no boss for a while. Or is there? Alright, so this part is terrible. It makes you think you can jump over there, but you can't. As you can see... Oh, damn it! We did have the ring, so we didn't lose any souls or anything, but I didn't want to die like that. Not like this. Oh man, that sucks. We actually lose our humanity too, don't we? Or no. It saves our humanity? Okay, cool. Ring of Sacrifice shattered. Yeah. That's why I equipped that, because honestly, there's no real point of the game where you want to have that on. I mean, it's not like, you know, you get to a point where you don't die unless you make a mistake. Okay, you can do that. That's fine. So normally you'd fight through all these enemies again, but I'm just gonna run past them. Although you get to a point like this where you have to fight them, and then it's bad because you're swamped, and they will chase you for a very long time. But I'll only fight through enemies if I absolutely have to. I believe we already tried to open this gate, right? It won't open. It's not open from this side. But that's okay. Let's continue back to where we were. A lot of this game is backtracking. It just is. It just is. There's no fast travel or anything like that, so you have to go through. Basically, you have to find shortcuts if you don't want to be backtracking this whole game and taking long ways around and stuff like that. It's not. I don't consider it a bad thing though. It feels right the way that they've done it with shortcuts and things. Okay. So the thing he's throwing at me, by the way, I was surprised we didn't get hit there. The thing he's throwing at me, by the way, is a firebomb. And like I was mentioning about the black firebombs at the beginning, that's basically just a worse version of that. They're not really OP or anything, but we can get our hands on some eventually. Okay, I think we've already passed. Yeah, see, normally, because I fell off right there, our souls would be like a green glowing pile on the ground there. We could pick it up and get all of our souls back. But I'm not going to try this again, but basically it leads you to believe that you can run and jump over there, but you can't. That jump is impossible. I'm 99.9% sure that even if you... Hello there! Totally forgot about that. I totally forgot he does that thing first. Yeah, so... Like I said, first rule of Dark Souls, anything you see, you can kill it. It's not like other games where you see that and it's like, oh, cool. No, you can eventually kill that thing. Obviously, it is hard, though. Okay, so here we go. This is like the most challenging situation we've gotten ourselves in so far because there are 3 guys in front of me. And we're already at below half health, so let's back up and use an Estus Flask. The trade-off with using Estus Flasks, if you can't tell, is that it locks you in that animation, and generally it's frowned upon online. If you use those while fighting someone online, you're viewed as, like, a loser, pretty much, because it's cheating. In fact, in Dark Souls 2 in the arena, they disabled Estus chugging after a patch, and I was playing Dark Souls before they disabled it. Okay, come on, guys. So I'm trying to, like, circle around this guy until I'm able to do a backstab, which would be right about maybe now? No. Yeah, alright. So with these guys, what you want to do is you want to do the kick, because it'll open them up like that. And a lot of people would not even know about that kick. In my first playthrough, I actually never even used it. So we have a dude firing arrows at us too, which is really bad. So we can't get hit by those, but we also need to get these guys off of their shields. Come on now. These guys are terrible. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. Alright, let's use a flask. These guys are terrible because a lot of the time they will, like, just never attack. They basically just waste your time, and they're super annoying. Alright, there's actually a hidden staircase behind here. And that right there, if you can see that phantom that just walked by me, oh yeah, forgot about you. Yeah, that phantom is just another player, basically, in the same area as me. Alright, swing your axe. Now die. Okay, nothing over there, but over here, which is a very easily missed thing, and I actually missed it completely the first time I played through this game, is a merchant. Tri-weapon, and the reason they say that is because if you kill this merchant, he drops a unique weapon. I believe it's the Uchigatana. It's like a katana. It's pretty good, actually. But each merchant in this game sells something unique, well, and I think this guy sells fire bombs.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Wow. I'm surprised he tells you about those 3 things. All those things are true. There is a goat demon below, which is a notorious boss in this game that a lot of people have trouble with, including my 2 roommates. They could not... I want to say it took one... He did rage quit. I actually tweeted this out. He rage quit after like 5 deaths to it. Okay. Do you have anything else?
I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business, or we talk nothing at all.
Okay, that's fine. So he sells repair powder, which repairs your weapon's durability. Throwing knives, which are throwing knives, but they're terrible. Fire bombs, which I've already explained. Lloyd's Talisman, you can throw at people, because enemies will use Estus Flasks too to restore health. You can throw them at them, and then they can't. Orange Guidance Soapstone, we definitely want, though. Yes, especially for only 100 souls. Residence Key. Required souls 1,000. Yeah, pretty much anytime you see a key, you want it. What about this? 1,000 as well? Okay, we'll waste all our souls on that sort of stuff, because we're going to get it eventually anyways, and level ups are the least of our worries. A whole bunch of weapons here, but usually you'll find better weapons. I've never really bought any weapons from merchants. A whole bunch of arrows, which we probably do want, because I want to show you guys something cool later on. We're not going to use, for anyone that knows what I'm talking about, we're not going to use it, don't worry, but I will show you guys regardless. So yeah, we probably do want arrows. How many can we get? Yeah, let's go with that, because we'll find some too.
Thank you kindly.
So, if you kill this guy, I believe he drops a humanity, or maybe not because he does look hollow, and then he drops that special weapon. It is a dex weapon anyways, and we're going to be using strength weapons, so, but yeah, you can choose to do that if you wish. I believe I did on my main character that is erased from existence, thanks to Microsoft, but only because I actually did want to use that weapon, and I did use it for a while. Alright, so that note said try luring it out, because if you move too forward, you'll alert all these guys at once, whereas in Dark Souls, it's much better to fight them one by one. Getting swamped and surrounded is the easiest way to die in this game, and it's very easy at that. Broken straight sword, wonderful. Alright, come over here, come over here, come over here, come over here, come over here. There we go. Boom, boom. Yeah, and you'll notice that for the majority of the time I use light attacks. Anytime I play a video game, I always like being fast and light. I don't like being heavy and slow. That's why in The Witcher I maxed out fast attacks and fast attack damage. So yeah, I barely ever use strong attacks, although the main weapon I used on my main was the Great Scythe, and that was a very big weapon that had a pretty good strong attack. Okay, so remember that thing I was saying that it made it seemed like you could jump over there from over there. Actually, what you want to do is jump over to it from over here. See, that's what I was talking about, that room. Yeah, that's what you need to do. If you try jumping over to it from there, it just does not work out. So I believe we've already been, yeah, we've definitely been down there, so we want to go up here because there is going to be a couple of items, I believe. Is there anything over here? Nope. But there is definitely over here, something over here. Oh, and this is what we really want because it is a light crossbow and standard bolts. Oh, we don't want that. No, we don't. The light crossbow, the crossbows in this game, you can't manually aim. You basically have to lock on and then fire. The crossbows in, or the regular bows, you can actually manually aim, and that's what we want. So that crossbow is okay, but I'd much rather want a bow, like a standard longbow or something, and I believe the merchant sells that, but we're gonna need more souls. Alright, so we already went to the right over there, we got everything over there. I believe with that key we can open this, or maybe we can just open it regardless. Anything in here that we want? Yes, there is definitely an item over here. Wooden shield. Something tells me it's worse than our kite shield, which is made out of metal. Would you rather block something with metal or wood? But I guess the trade-off is that it's lighter. Oh, sweet revenge. Yeah, you're not going to be firing arrows anymore until I go to that bonfire right over there and respawn you. I'll show you guys how the message system works now, because this is a perfect time. Oh, it's already equipped yet again. Alright, so we go to this orange guidance soapstone, and we can place it right here by pressing X, and then we can write a message, and then you can basically pick a whole bunch of pre-made messages. Let's see, what do we want? I think we want this, and we want concepts, and then revenge? Is revenge in concepts? I guess not. How about a tribute? There is a revenge word, I believe. Techniques. Okay, I don't know where this is. Let's just put happiness. Yes. So what's cool is if you guys actually started a new game, this is on Steam, so it would have to be on Steam because there's no cross-platform play on this game. You could come here and find my message and rate it up. You could do that. It'd be cool if someone did that. Anyways, moving forward, let's go ahead and go to this bonfire. yeah, we're going to need to get a whole bunch of souls, and then we're going to need to go back to that merchant and buy the bow, because I do want to show you guys a really cool thing that, like I said, if you played through this game before, you probably know what I'm talking about. But with that, we're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. I'm having so much fun. I honestly am. This is probably the most fun I've had in a Let's Play in a very, very, very long time. I love this game, and I knew it's going to be so fun playing through it. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.